amazing. What are you doing right now?
I am taking the assignment about safety and health risk.
Oh, I see. So what's the problem now?
I have no idea about this assignment. Do you have any suggestion?
The safety and health risk is normally a critical risk that are facing the construction sites. The safety in construction sites is mostly needed to be highly considered in order to reduce the risk of being injured at work. So the safety is also identified as one of the major factors, mainly affecting the image of the project manager and the organization. So the rate of the accident that mostly occur in the construction industry are mainly higher than the other manufacturing sectors in Malaysia. This may be because of the construction industry consists of high salary job, and this causes lots of seasonal and migrant workers to be interested in it.
Oh, okay.
So is that clear for you? If you are not, maybe I can bring you to the site at BCB Berhad Batu Pahat. Maybe you can get more information about this.
That is good. Let's go.
Okay, right.
The project manager of BCB Berhad stated that the risk identification job will be done early, especially for safety and health risk, because the negative effects bring by risk and safety and health are most critical and huge loss for company under that. BCB Berhad usually using expert opinion, past experience, checklist and documentation review from company to find out the solution to overcome the risk, especially safety and health risk during risk identification are running.
BCB Berhad are generally unaccessible and least accessible to the safety and health risks. Due to BCB Berhad is categorized as construction industry, they are mostly attract important to safety and health risk because it bring a critical negative effect to company, and they usually accept the safety and health risk.
For the risk analysis, Mrs. Chan said that this phase should be essentially identify the possible threat that you face and then estimate the likelihood that this threat will materialize. It is the step that undertaken to estimate the activities that potentially pose a danger and hazard during the project development.
Risk complaints include several strategies such as risk avoidance. For instance, BCB Berhad has identified that site workers are distracted during rainy that lead to accidents, and so they announced that all activities must be held on during rain day in order to protect safety of site workers. Thus, its risk transfer are most effective in dealing with financial risk exposure because of the presence of third parties can be provided the compensation once occurrence of loss arise from risk. Thirdly is the risk mitigation. For example, BCB Berhad are cleaning the condition of workplace and eliminate the small ponds of water at construction site regularly in order to avoid danger outbreak. And lastly is the risk acceptable. This strategy are directly manage the consequence of risk after occurring and implement the certain solution to solve the problem.
Of risk monitoring and control, BCB Berhad had used risk management plan, risk register, approval, change requires, all performance information as the input during the execution of risk monitoring and control. These inputs are important to collect all together relatively as the document to refer the performance and status of risk plans, as well as the risk plan are approved by each stakeholder to implement.